Hey, it's Raven Tactical here. We're starting our first of the series of squad loadouts for squad tactics and team tactics. We're going to start with the first one. We're going to do Pointman. The reasoning why I kind of wanted to do this was often you see people who are doing these groups, everybody has the same setup, which is fine. You know, I think it's not a bad deal to have for everybody to be the same, right? But when you start getting a little into it and you start thinking about, hey, if you did have to go on a role or a mission, why would you need 5 of the same guys for? Like, specifically, you know, I think if you start thinking about how the military handles it and you look into their roles, what do they have as options? So, not to say that you have to be, you know, this uber tactical special operator thing, but I think some of it can be used and make sense, right? So let's, for instance, we're going to take it with the very first one we ever had. We're going to do Pointman and the Pointman loadout. Now, the point of the Pointman is as you're moving in formation, and I'll kind of show you right here. So let's say you have here, 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 and then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and here. Your Pointman's going to be up front. So Pointman. Typically, you're going to have a rifleman, so RM. I'm going to put team lead here, and we're going to put, you know, squad gunner here, and we're going to put the DMR guy in the back. This is not everybody's setup. This is just kind of a fluid setup that I came up with for now, for 5 people. So your Pointman's out front, right? You know, his field of view is usually this. He's probably looking at the side. He's going forward. He's kind of guiding. He knows the route because the team leader told him, and they both kind of shared information. He can go relay back information to the team lead as soon as it's possible. It's really easy. They got communication between each other. They also have someone who's watching out front, right? Now, why do I say short pistol AR or AK? Well, this guy essentially might be someone you'd have to want as a scout. So you want him to keep it light. He might be kind of moving a little forward ahead of you and back, kind of running back and forth. He might get burned out faster than you guys. So you want to keep him light. I would say half the magazines versus this. You don't have to. But right now I'm viewing him as trying to keep him as light as possible. So the Pointman loadout, we're going to have short barrel pistol. Short barrel if you got the tac stamp. Pistol AR is the way around it. AR-15 or AK. Depends what you guys use. You can use whatever you want, honestly. Half a magazine loadout. So for this case, the riflemen are going to carry 12, including the DMR. So they're going to carry 12 magazines. Maybe in order to cut on weight, you can carry 6 magazines. The option for having plates or just a Kevlar vest kind of thing, that's up to you. And that's kind of a thing to think about, because the concept I'm looking at here is weight saving versus, you know, having someone who's completely loaded out. A lot of these guys with everything they got are going to be kind of heavy and loaded out. When I say pace count, pace setter, well, yeah, he's going to be the guy that sets the pace for the entire formation. So these guys are going to move as one, but, you know, he's also doing pace count, so he knows where we're at. You know, team lead should also be doing pace count, but the Pointman should also be kind of keeping where we're at. You know, maybe you're not moving as fast, or maybe you do need to move a little faster, but he controls how fast you go. And then obviously you're going to have binoculars, and then, you know, we call them binos as well. You want to be able to have him be able to scout, see ahead. You know, if they take a break for a second, maybe the DMR guy and the Pointman go up and go do overwatch, or try to scout ahead to see what's there, right? Maybe you come to a ridge. His sidearm, honestly, I don't care what people's sidearms are. I think the sidearm kind of thing is, you know, if you want group standard, sidearms, when it comes down to it, the rifle should be group standard. The sidearm, I can see people going wherever they want. It's not as critical as an item. So with that, cool things to have and consider, right? I think for everybody in the group would be suppressor thermals, right? Or even NVDs. I'll even put that in there. You know, NVDs. Why? Well, if you can own the night, I'll just write that in there. If you can own the night, that puts you ahead of the game. Thermals are nice because as you're going through the woods, you can see the heat signatures and you're not giving yourself away so much. Where NVDs usually use some sort of infrared flood, which works two ways, right? So if someone else has NVDs, they kind of see you coming and you can see them coming as well. Suppressors are nice because, well, it doesn't completely make it quiet, but it allows you to maybe still have a conversation and your ears probably aren't as ringing as bad if you did have a firefight. So with that concept, we're going to kind of close it out. I'm going to work on trying doing like one a week or so. Let me know how this works out for you guys. If this makes sense, we'll continue doing it. If I get good feedback, we'll keep it up. Next one we're going to be working on is just your standard rifleman, and then we'll work our way on down. So it's Raven Tactical out. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and thank you.